Ready for a show? You're ready for a show?
How you feel? Turn it up a notch. Pop out clean room. Everyday celebration. Take a trip vacation. You deserve a day. You deserve a day off. Working for too long. Gotta kick back. Turn my cell phone off. Wait till I get back. Ooh, yeah, this that. Living my life with no regrets. So I title. Pull up on me. We did chillin', at the spot, what time? Anytime, pull up on me, we did coolin', the chill spot, what time? Party time. I just
wanna have fun.
Come and beat me up.
Hit that voicemail up, folks. 804-592-6160. Get your cup of coffee. Yo. Yeah. What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the one, the only show that'll get your morning started Mondays and Wednesdays only on NyynewsTV. You know I gotta hit my theme song to get the day started. Get your cup of coffee if you have not. Let's get the day rolling, folks. And if you at work, look at yourself in the mirror right now and tell yourself, I am simply ravishing. Look at your female co-workers and say, look, honey, all right? No, don't get yourself in trouble. Don't get yourself in trouble, but let them know. Come on, put it louder. There's only one way to start your day. This is it. Yeah. Cut my music, baby. Let's bring that thing down, okay? Bring that thing down. How's everybody doing out there, guys? And welcome to the one, the only show in the morning that is a must watch, guys. I'm sorry, but there's no other show like All Rise. And we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. There's a lot of fun stuff out there. A lot of exciting stuff for the New York Yankees. As you guys already know the dealio, make sure you leave a voicemail. You can still leave it during the show. So I got my voicemails pulled up whenever I got them. Bada bing ski, bada boom ski. We're ready to rock and roll. I am doing amazing, guys. Thank you guys for asking. We're going to get to the roll call here momentarily. But as we get everybody in here, I'm making sure I got all my stuff pulled up. I think we're good to go. So we'll get to voices. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. We got Carlos Rodon news. We got all the players are at spring training today. The first full squad workout. We got games, guys. Baseball is back. And I tell you what, I could not be happier. Game season live is right around the corner. And when I say right around the corner, it's like we got spring training games to call. You guys don't think I'm rusty? You better believe I'm rusty. I'm ready to go. I am ready to go, and I am ready to start this season. But today, on today's show, guys, of course, we got your voicemails. We also have Carlos Rodon has been making some noise in camp. Again, there's been some articles written already that I want to talk about today. Basically saying Carlos Rodon is everything that we are hoping he is. Let's just hope he remains on the field. But we're going to talk about some of those other things. Players arriving into camp. That's going to be the first topic today. And then, of course, too, DJ LeMahieu. DJ LeMahieu coming out saying, hey, look, guys, I'm healthy. I feel good. I feel strong. I'm 100%. He did mention one thing that I want to talk about that I like, because I think he's acknowledging that maybe he's been putting too much on himself, and knowing that he's getting a little older in age, I got to dial that baby back some, and I'll be good to go. So let's see who we got in the chat real quick before we move forward. Guys already know the dealio. Subscribe to NyynewsTV, because there really isn't. Where else are you gonna subscribe to? And you already know the deal too, guys. Look at those thumbs up, man. Give us some thumbs up. Like this video as much as you possibly can. And really, you know, this show is cool because you just get to chill. We're just relaxing, man. There's no time frame. I could do the show for 2 hours if I want. You know what I mean? It's just chilling. It's really just a good time. Who do we got in here? Zap Sigma. What's going on, my guy? L.I. Yankee King is in the house this morning. Tim, the King of Jordans. What's goody good? Oh, excuse me. The coffee coming up. What's goody goody two shoes? Evan, what's going on? Anthony Garcia. My guy. My guy. All right, that's my guy. Anthony, I'll be seeing you April 1st, my guy. I can't wait. Chris Perez Jr., what's goody goody, my friend? How you doing? How you doing? Wilfred, Corn Pop is up in the house. Corn Pop, how you doing? G-Man, my guy. Chris Hogan, my guy. TC Steels, how you doing, fam? Yo, Joe up in the house. Eric, how you doing? NYY News, Ruben, my guy. My friggin' guy. All right, my guy. But let's see, how we're going to start this day off, guys. Let's go ahead and, matter of fact, let's jump into our first voicemail of the day. You guys already know the dealio. Voicemail's right up there. But let's jump into our first voicemail of the day, and here we go.
Get up, cocksuckers. It's all over. Listen, we had a rough couple of months. Fucking between his cousin Maria, the other one, Puerto Rico, Houston.
Got a Joey Diaz message. Okay.
Listen, it's been tough up to now. The earthquake in Mexico, you know, the White House, whoever the fuck is going on, it don't matter. They want to shoot, it's time for us to fucking shoot, cocksuckers. They want to get down and dirty, don't forget who the fuck we are, you understand me?
Yeah.
We're the baddest motherfuckers out there.
We're Americans.
You send a message to that fucking North Korean.
Yeah.
You're going to be sniffing my dick and sucking my asshole. That's the focus. We're going to North Korea in like a year. It's going to be an island. It's going to glow in the dark. You know why?
You only get this at NYY News TV. Oh, man.
Gun control. They're selling more guns than ever the last 3 days. Stop with the fucking whining. Stop with the Russians on Facebook. I don't give a fuck. Worry about yourself.
Well,
keep your eyes open and get the fuck off Snapchat and fucking Twitter.
Well, everybody, good morning and God bless America. There's no better way to start the show than with a little Joey Diaz going on. Why the hell not? But all right, guys, let's do our very first thing of the day, and let's get into the show. We got some player arrivals at the field in Tampa. Let's get a look and see who we got on the board first. And my God, it is everybody's favorite New York Yankee. There he is, folks. Let's get a look. They muted this video for some reason. I don't know why the Yankees muted this video. But they muted this video of Josh Donaldson arriving. I don't know why it was muted. Maybe, he said, hey, go fuck yourself. Leave me alone. But there he is, everybody's favorite third baseman, Josh Donaldson, arriving at camp, got a couple of bags. I know I put a tweet out there, guys. I said, look, I would have directed him to the first exit I saw. Say, Josh, what are you doing? Exits that way, baby boy. Here's a cup of coffee. We'll see you later. That's the best we can do for you. Until next time, gabagoo. Gabagoo, okay? Who do we got here? Next in line, we got the man, the one, the only, Big G, the man, the myth, the legend. Big G was doing a lot of cardio, a lot of yoga and stretching of the body parts, you guys know. Anthony Garcia says the bringer of shit. That's kind of what he is. But Big G looking good. He looks a little slim. I mean, he's obviously a fit guy, but I don't know. Maybe he dialed back the let's weight lift 456 pounds, thinking that's a good idea for a baseball player, and usually it's actually not. What do we got next on the docket here? Here he is, folks. El Capitan himself, Aaron Judge, is there, folks. Aaron Judge has arrived, the captain of the New York Yankees. It's so strange to say. I don't know if you guys feel the same way as I do. It is so strange to say the captain of the Yankees just because we're so damn used to Jeter being the only captain. But there he is. So that is Aaron Judge arriving. We got some quotes from Oswaldo Cabrera. Let's take a listen.
No. I just gonna try to do my best here, to try to do my job. Not to
do my job.
Much pressure on me. They don't talk to me right now. They don't talk any to me right now. But at the same time, I'm here to work in each
Anthony
position,
Medina, what's up, my man?
In different positions like I did in the past,
Yeah.
Aaron Boone talked to you about your role.
So Oswaldo Cabrera, basically to sum up what Waldo's been talking about here, is Oswaldo's basically just saying, hey, look, man, we want to, wherever the coach plays me, I'm ready to go. And I've said for a long time, I really think that is Oswaldo Cabrera's best position, is that he could play anywhere. And we kind of heard, we'll get to this probably soon, but DJ LeMahieu kind of said the same thing, is that, look, I'm best when I'm playing everywhere. So we'll see, but let's take a listen here again. This is another one.
He's back and he's your captain. What do you think?
This is regarding Aaron Judge.
We needed that guy. That was in my mental all the time. I was a little bit nervous when he didn't say before, but we need that guy inside of the clubhouse because, like I say before, he's a better person as a player, and obviously we need that guy inside of the field, but outside of the field in the locker room, we need that guy inside there. He's a leadership. He's the type of guy that we need inside there.
So you hear this often, but it's nice to hear it from one of the younger guys, isn't it? That Aaron Judge is really personifying that role of the captain of the New York Yankees. Adam DeSocio, my guy, how you doing? Bricks Nation, what's going on? So it's nice to hear a young player talk that way about your new captain, is that, when I came up, I was a little nervous. And Aaron Judge talked to me. He's that guy in the clubhouse. He is. He's the guy talking to us. He's the guy getting on us a little bit. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing, is that, Aaron Judge needs to lead in a way of accountability, one, which Aaron Judge does do. You really haven't heard Aaron Judge sit out there and go, look, guys, they got lucky. That's why we lost. Aaron Judge is pretty fairly open about, we lost because the other team was better. That's simple. And the Yankees need more accountability. I'm going to probably play a clip later from Derek on Designated Spitters last night, which was phenomenal, by the way. Derek went on a mini rant. I had to clip it. I had to post it. So we're probably going to get to it later when Derek specifically talks about the Yankees needing an alpha, especially in the ownership area, in the leadership area. Even higher than Aaron Judge, by the way. So we'll get to that and we'll talk about that. Let's see. And next we got our good friend, Nasty Nestor Cortes. So let's get back to that.
You sent out to him once you knew the news was official.
Oh, I was ecstatic. I didn't even text him. I called him.
FaceTime or regular?
No, regular phone call.
So this is regarding Aaron Judge resigning.
How happy I was for him. He's treated me like a brother here in the last 2 years. So I was really happy for him when I called him. I said, hey, congratulations. I'm so happy you're back, even though this is your team, but I'm happy you're back.
Do you think anything will change?
Felix, what's going on, man?
Title of captain?
No, I think he's earned that, and he represents the Yankees the right way in every aspect. He deals with the media, he deals with the fans, he deals with his personal level of success that
Nate,
he's
what's
having,
up, man?
In the field, and I think he manages that all well. So for him to be.
So again, this is just summarizing. Let's see. Nestor Cortes, of course, very happy about Aaron Judge coming back. Let's see if he says how he's confident. Let's get this one pulled back up real quickly.
But
it seems Nestor's very confident he's going to be healthy for opening day.
I think it's a possibility. I mean, like I said, it's the hamstring could be a little tricky sometimes, but I think we've done a good job of taking care of it and being on top of it every single day to be as ready as possible.
So there you hear Nestor talking about the hamstring injury, and it's something that we've talked about quite a bit too here, is that exactly what he just said, is that the hamstring can certainly be a tricky situation. But I tell you what, if he does have a grade 2 hamstring strain, it's kind of interesting that Nestor Cortes is throwing like a full-out bullpen. And I mean, we saw him in the pen letting loose, and it's the right hamstring, so for him, it's the planting foot. So that foot for a lefty pitcher, you're going to be getting a lot of that. And again, going back to me saying, I think he's at a good pace right now. Let me show you this. My man's out there hopping around like a cat. So, I mean, if you're out there hopping around like a cat like that, I'm going to assume that you're probably going to be ready for for opening day. And again, they could be tricky, but a grade 2 strain is pretty bad. Typically, if you got a grade 2 strain that is that bad, I don't think you're skipping around the outfield that easily. Where, that fluid. My man is out there just kicking his legs up like ain't nothing ever happened to him. So I gotta be happy with where the dude is right now, to be quite honest with you. Let me mute that a little bit here. We got some Gerrit Cole action. This is always good to see. G. Cole out there looking good. Some people made a deal about, Gerrit Cole looks like he gained a little weight. Cole looks phenomenal. Gerrit looks phenomenal. You know what I mean? Cole looks really good. That's all I need to see from Gerrit. As long as Gerrit's healthy, I'm cool with it. He could gain weight. I'm okay with that too. I like when pitchers get a little chunky. I like when pitchers gain a little weight. It's all good to me. Gain the weight. It's all good to me. Here we have Willie Randolph working with Aaron Boone at Yankees camp. But this was yesterday. You see Domingo Herman now sporting number 0. Working out for the Yanks out there. Sporting number 0 now is Domingo Herman. I think it's going to be a battle between Herman and Clark Schmidt to see who gets that number 5 spot in the absence of Frankie Montas. That's going to be an interesting thing. Got a little Wilmer Defoe action taking Domingo Herman deep. Let's see if they show that right here. There it goes. That one's going to get out to right field. Hit him in deep right field. Jack job. Oh, God, we got some stuff from Boone. Let's listen to Boone. Guys, cover your ears.
To New York.
Cover your ears, everyone.
What is it that, is it just adjusting to New York? And late last season when you had to sit him down, what exactly were you seeing there? Was it just the pressure of the postseason games or a couple mistakes he was letting the fans get to his head? And can you get past
cover
that
your ears
in year 2 in your mind?
I think you can absolutely get past it. These are world-class athletes and great players, and there's this sport. This
is IKF,
with
folks.
Guys that have had their struggles, and you can get out of that. And let's just not he did a lot of really good things last year. Runners in scoring position, bat to ball, defensively better. And I've argued with a lot of you I know on this, but much better than the narrative that's out there. But
there he is again. Let's close this baby out. Let's close this baby out because I honestly can't deal with it early on because it's going to be a long year and I really don't need my blood pressure to go up early this morning. But Aaron Boone is just a strange guy. You know, him and Brian Cashman are very much similar. They're very similar in the regards of they can't just say, maybe we were off. Maybe we were wrong here. Maybe, just maybe, our calculations did not go the way we expected. He started it off good. Things that we can agree with fans because we got a set of eyes. We're not idiots. We're not morons, as the Yankees seem to think their fans are. He started off with IKF was good with runners in scoring position. He was. He puts the bat to the ball. He does. These are all things that we've all agreed on already. He does all of that. 100% correct. Something that fans should not be upset about. Here's the problem. Immediately he goes back into, he was better defensively than the narrative. Aaron, no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. You don't got to shit on him. Because I know right away the fans are going to say, Pete, what would you want him to say? He's not going to knock the player. I'm not asking him to knock him. Leave it the fuck out. Leave it out. You don't got to go there. Leave it. Compliment them and move on. Compliment them and move on. You lost the battle. Brian Cashman, he lost that battle. We're still holding on for what? Move on. Move on. You don't got to knock him. You don't got to beat him up. You don't got to beat him up. But let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Let's get to Aaron Boone talking about all the shortstops are going to play multiple positions.
Peraza and Volpe could both end up in AAA. They're still both shortstops. Will you play them different positions this spring? In your mind, does one set up to be a better second baseman long term? I know some scouts, Peraza's arm and range is a little better. Not that Volpe's not a good shortstop too, but is this a spring where you would start getting them ready for maybe they're going to be a double play combination sometime down the road?
I would say all of our shortstops will play more than one position this spring.
This is, again, the problem with the Yankees, folks. And, again, if you missed Designated Spitters last night, let me tell you guys right now, go listen to Designated Spitters. Look, I'm not discounting any other podcast out there. I'm making a prediction. I think Designated Spitters will be the best Yankee podcast in 2023. I'm not even joking when I tell you that. I know it's going to, Pete, you're biased. I'm a little biased. Yeah, okay, I'll admit. Between NYYST, Get Yanked, Designated Spitters, this is the place to be. But I want to talk about this with Aaron Boone. The reason I bring up Designated Spitters is because, again, this was brought up by Derek. And this is it right here. Let me go. Let's get to that. Matter of fact, let's play that clip real quick from Derek yesterday on Designated Spitters. I want to play that because it's very important. So let's make this big.
That's the one thing I miss about George Steinbrenner is that there was an alpha in the organization that would put his foot down and make a decision. Yep. Right now, I feel like everything is a committee meeting. Everything is a board meeting. Everything needs input from 15 different people and the analysts and the old school people. Yep. George would come in and he'd say, look, here's what we're going to do. Peraza's the shortstop. Volpe, you're going to AAA to play third. You're going to be up in June.
Yep.
Get ready.
Yep, that's right.
And then, and that's how they would do it. You're going to be our answer to Bregman, that type of thing. And they would instill the confidence in these guys and have a plan and then work the plan. They're using spring training now to kind of see what works. And
Bingo.
That's not what championship teams do. That is not.
Bingo. And look, let me tell you something. I'm so happy that Derek went on this rant because I really think that coming over to NyynewsTV, Derek is going to be able to be a little more crazy. You know what I mean? He's going to be a little more open to being a little crazy. Not that Derek doesn't have his own style and his own craziness about him. Everybody does. But I think NyynewsTV is going to allow Derek to be a little more wild. And I'm excited to see that Derek. But he's right, man. He's right. What is this idea of we're just going to experiment? Let me tell you guys something. And I spoke about this on Designated Spitters, but I'm going to talk about it again this morning. What's wrong with structure? What's wrong with giving players an understanding of this is what we expect from you? This is what we think is the right thing for you. Why would the Yankees not be in a position to say, Volpe, look, here's what we need you to do. Like Derek said, whatever position it is. So I'm not arguing the position. I don't care. Prepare yourself to play third base. Prepare yourself to play second. Why do the Yankees hate giving orders? This is what you're gonna do. Why is that a problem? They're the only organization that I know of, the only one that I really watch and care about. But what happened to you're the boss? You make the decision. Look, Oswaldo's not playing anywhere but shortstop. He's the shortstop. That's what we believe. We think Volpe, based off pro scouts, everything we have is either a second baseman or a third baseman. Choose. Choose. We need you to start working with whoever at third base. That is going to be your position. You're going to be a third baseman. How many years do we got to go now? The Jabba rules. Moving forward, is Phil Hughes a starter? Is he a relief pitcher? Domingo Herman, Clark Schmidt, Gleyber Torres, IKF, DJ LeMahieu. The Yankees just love to get guys and go, we'll put you here, we'll put you there, we'll play musical chairs with you until we figure it out. Look, some guys it works for. Oswaldo Cabrera, his best chance at the major leagues is a guy that can play all over the place. We know that. His most value is that he plays everywhere and does it good, and he's a switch hitter. So he's really a Swiss Army knife. Not everybody is meant to be a Swiss Army knife. And I even want to say this. I believe Anthony Volpe, Oswaldo Peraza, those two guys would be much better off if the Yankees simply said, prepare yourself for so-and-so. Prepare yourself to play short, and you prepare yourself to play third. I don't think that's a big ask. I don't think that's something that a major league team doesn't do. I don't think I'm saying something insane. Maybe if you give these guys something to look forward to, knowing what that is, they'll be ready and better off. Instead, the Yankees just simply go, we're going to play these guys everywhere and we'll just figure it out. You mean to tell me, excuse me, you mean to tell me you guys don't have some sort of vision for the future? Gleyber Torres is probably not going to stick around. Who's your second baseman? After Josh Donaldson, who's your third baseman? You guys don't have any set idea of what that looks like? I call bullshit on that. I call bullshit. But put it into play. Put it into play, okay? Let's put it into play. Let's go ahead and switch over to Anthony Rizzo discussing his back and if he is indeed healthy. Let's cut to that.
It feels good. Everything feels good. And I think I'd be crazy to sit here and say I won't have a back issue this year because every year seems like a little something pops up. But I definitely feel confident with just the daily preparation and routine.
All right, so Rizzo saying he feels a little confident with the back, and that is an important thing because you need Anthony healthy. And, you know, the good thing is about Rizzo is he's right what he said there. Things are going to pop up. It's going to happen. The good thing is that he feels his best going into the season, and that's all you can hope for. When you're an older player, especially with back issues, you guys already know this, you want to just make sure that you're healthy enough. Let's get some more Anthony Rizzo action.
Well, you can just go and look and see kind of teams' needs and where they're at. I definitely wanted to come back here. That was Emily and I, my wife's first choice was to be here. We loved.
Damn right, we love you too, Riz.
We love the whole atmosphere in the city.
We love you too, Riz.
And then showing up to the Yankee Stadium every day, it's top notch.
So they hear Anthony Rizzo basically saying that, you know, me and the wife wanted to come back. We wanted to be here. So always a good thing to hear Yankee players who do want to be here. I know a lot of people say it, right? A lot of players will sit out there all day and just go, hey, we want to be here, you know, blah, 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 bingo, bongo, bango. Just give me my money. I'll be happy. Guys, do me a favor. Get those likes up. I want 100 likes today. Do me a favor. Let's get to the 100 like number. If you see the little thumbs up, just give it a little clicky. It's like Happy Gilmore said. Give it a little tap. A little tap, tap, taparoo. Everybody's favorite ball player is back with the New York Yankees in his first full season. Let's cut to that.
A lot about you being a home
Harrison Bader.
Playing for the Yankees. But did you have a chance to reflect on what that meant last year and now as you come forward to be a part of this franchise and to be a local guy?
Yeah, I did. It's a great question. You know, I tried to hold that off for as long as I possibly could, just because, again,
I'm excited about Bader, man.
There's a task at hand. There's a game to be played. So you put those emotions aside. But obviously, when there was no more baseball to be played in the offseason, I did take a moment to reflect. And really what came down to it, I was just incredibly grateful for the opportunity, incredibly gracious and humbled by the amount of love that I received from obviously very close friends and family, but also the people I haven't really kept in contact with, just because people go, you know, you go about your normal lives, and to see, you know, people show love and support, it means the absolute world to me and my family. So I'm just going to continue to go out there and play my game and make New York proud and do everything I can to help this team win.
I'll tell you what, man, Harrison Bader's a guy I'm rooting for. There's no doubt about it. I am 100% rooting for Harrison Bader. This is a ball player, something that I've talked about a lot that the Yankees need more of. Ever since they lost Brett Gardner, to be fair, to give Gardy some credit. You know, they need guys like Harrison Bader that are ball players. You know, Harrison Bader is 100% a gamer. You can tell by the way he plays. The one thing I liked about Bader a lot, and I'm not going to stay too long on this, you guys have heard me say this before, in the postseason, the Yankees dropped his hands a little bit. And I think the idea of that is we want to make sure that we get some more lift and more launch angle, which is, of course, a big thing in baseball. But the Yankees probably feel with Harrison Bader, if he's a guy that might have a little lower average, let's increase the power a little bit. So if he bats 230, 240, 245, if Bader's ever a guy that can hit around those numbers, 245, pop 20-plus homers, and be one of the best defensive players in baseball, you're looking at a 4-plus, 5-plus WAR guy. And that's fantastic for the Yankees. That's what you need. Let's get some more of Harrison Bader.
It's very obvious that he deserves that, and he was rewarded that. But from what I've heard from guys for many years,
grab your cup of coffee, folks.
Was announced, and again, that just speaks to his ability as a leader in that clubhouse, his experiences that he's gone through, and his ability to help this team win and kind of be that glue. So he's been in that role, and I've seen him in that role, you know, from afar, from a different organization for many years. So I think, you know, as often as we'll see it now announced and whatnot, people were kind of saw it coming. So
the captain, baby,
really
the
cool.
captain.
Honestly, from an individual standpoint, you know, I grew up watching Derek Jeter, who was the previous captain. So I think it's pretty cool. I get to play with a Yankee that's another captain. So it's awesome.
I'll tell you what, one of the things I really like about Harrison Bader, and then also that I like about Jose Trevino, these guys do a really nice, they go about their business in a good way, but what I like about them is they like to use Yankee history. So when these guys say that they're happy to be here, I really believe them. A lot of guys just say that shit, right? Who doesn't want to play for the Yankees? Blah, blah, blah. These guys really seem like they want to be here. They like to talk about Yankee history a lot. They bring that up in their conversations, and I think it's friggin' awesome. Benji, what's going on, man? Grace Monroe, how you doing? Hit it hard. What's going on? Hit it hard. Slow burner up in the chat. Slow burner, another year. Yankees, Toronto. Hope to see you on Game Season Live, my guy. Could be a battle this year. You're throwing it at us? Who's in left field? And, I mean, if you want to attack us on something, that's probably it. So, good luck to you this year, Slow burner. You know you're always welcomed here, my friend. And guys, of course, we got some captain action. Aaron James Judge. Yeah.
You saw the calendar. I don't want to be in the...
There's the captain, of course, back in action. Aaron Judge feeling good. You can see some Big G action right down here. Hey, see a little more Big G action? What do we got over here? All right, got a little Harrison Bader warming up in the outfit. Man wearing the high pants there, a little high waist going on there for Harrison Bader. Can't say I don't like it. Aaron Judge, of course, doing his thing. you what? He's made for the role, folks. He is certainly made for the role, no doubt about it. Aaron Judge is made for that role. I tell you right now, he is 150%. Guys, let me get an update on the voicemails. Remember, everybody, 804-592-6160. Go ahead and leave a voicemail. Let's get to the second voicemail of the day. Let's see what we have.
Calling in for All Rise.
Oh, Spank!
I just want to tell my Spankomaniacs out there that Carlos Rodon is our guy, right, Pete? The
Yes,
Don
Spank.
is on. The Don is on.
That's my new tagline.
He's a Spankomaniac. Put that on.
He's using my tagline. He's trying to mock me. This is what Spanky does, okay? He likes to mock me for my new tagline. He's giving a spoiler away. There it is right here, guys. That's the new shirt. The Don is on, okay? All right. Thank you, Spanky, for giving that away. I appreciate you, Spank. So, you like to mock people. Where you at, Spank? Where are you? You're not here again. Nobody knows where you are ever. You're calling the show up every time the show's on, Spank. Let's take it easy, Spank, okay? The good thing that Spank just did is Anthony Garcia showing love to the Spank. Anthony Garcia's a Spankomaniac. I mean, look, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm a Spankomaniac. I'm a Spankomaniac all day. But anyway, moving on to the next topic of the day. Here's the big one, guys. We're going to switch on over because we got to talk about our ace. Spanky led us right into it. Here it is, guys. Our ace, Carlos Rodon. This is from our teammate, Christian, my guy, of the NyynewST podcast. He goes, if Carlos Rodon is barking at his catcher of all people during BP, during the first week of spring training, Aaron Boone better not step out of the dugout until that man is ready to come out. So what he's talking about is this right here. Throwing live BP practice to his new teammates on Friday, Rodon's fuse was ever so slightly lit. His fuse was ever so slightly lit as he and Jose Trevino went one-on-one. The left-hander barked, "Are you going to swing?" While Trevino's watching all 6 pitches in a simulated at-bat. The bat never moved as Rodon unleashed a blur of power, 4-seam fastballs, and a sharp slider that made him the winter's top free agent pitcher. And guys, I tell you what right now, you guys already know the deal, how I feel about Carlos Rodon. I'm extremely excited about him. I am pumped up for Rodon this year. I think he is going to be a major addition to the New York Yankees. And with that being said, let's get some Carlos Rodon action going, guys. Play it. Little cute music in the background. Oh, look at that. Have a cup of coffee. Hit that like button. All rise, baby. The #1 morning show, New York Yankees. The pitch. A little high. Am I losing my voice before the season begins? I don't know. I might be. I might be. Next batter up. Come on, get on in there. Get on in there. We got a pitch clock. 20 seconds starting now. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Eli's going to put him in the bullpen. The pitch. Oh! Guys, wait a second. Are we? Watch this again, folks. Ready? Hey! Come on, you got to be ready. You got to be ready, guys. You got to be ready. Carlos Rodon is filthy, man. He's filthy. Let's see this again. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Any video facing Hicks, I don't know if we'd want to see that. It might not be too cute. It might not be too cute if he's facing Aaron Hicks. Here's a good one. Let's get this one pulled up real quick that I want to talk about because I think it really goes hand in hand, right? So let's take a look at this real quick. This is from Joe Joe Randazzo at Yankee Librarian, he goes, oh yeah, I've seen that slider before, and seen is a word that maybe you can use loosely. I don't know how much I saw of it. I swung at it. This is Kyle Higashioka talking about when Carlos Rodon just ate the Yankees alive. Let's get a look at this. This is, of course, when Rodon was with the Chicago White Sox before he went to the San Francisco Giants. Let's take a look at this. My God.
2-2. It's
Woo!
outside. This is a slider now.
My God. Look at that pitch. That's Randy Johnson. That's Randy Johnson-esque right there. You don't get a better slider than that.
Hey, Bernie Williams.
My God.
Strike. Take a lot of pressure off that arm. The Cardinals had a big problem.
6.
And he swung at that.
7. Look at that slider.
Right,
look at the anger. 8.
2 first, 1 out.
9.
He struck him out.
98 up and away. 10. Not even close. Hits the back foot. 11.
That is out.
12.
Carlos. 0-2.
13. Keep him rolling. Guys, if you are not excited about Carlos Rodon this year, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. I don't think I've been more excited about a Yankee 1-2 punch than I've been this year. And one of the things I was telling the fiance yesterday was, you also got Luis Severino in that mix. I need to notice. I need to have this conversation with like a baseball historian. Have we ever seen 3 pitchers in a rotation? A 1, a 2, and a 3? And maybe somebody here knows. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm asking. Have we ever seen a 1, 2, 3 punch strike out more than 200 batters each? There's a very real possibility. A very real possibility that those 3 guys could have over 700 strikeouts combined. I mean, has that ever happened in Major League Baseball? I don't think so. As long as each one of those guys go 180 innings, you're guaranteed 200 plus Ks. So you're guaranteed over 600 plus. These guys could potentially hit 700 Ks as a threesome. I don't think that's ever happened before. And if it has, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's happened in this current era. I don't know, man. I mean, I know guys back in the day were throwing 300 and something innings, so maybe then, I don't know. But man, oh man, I am so pumped about this rotation. I really am. I got to be honest with you guys. This is from Roseanne at Hoodie Frazier, who's sometimes in the chat. Roseanne is a great follow. If you're not following Roseanne, she's excited. Carlos Rodon and Gerrit Cole walking in together. There they go. You see the big hunk of man to the left is, of course, Carlos Rodon. And then right to the right there is Gerrit Cole. Rodon, you can tell where that power comes from. Look at that back. That power comes from that back right there. Yeah. The new Cuban Missile. The real Cuban Missile, damn it. All right? We don't want no chappy shit anymore. We don't want no chappy shit anymore. We done with that. We passed that. We passed that, baby. We passed that. Guys, do me a favor. You guys know the dealio. Smash up that like button all year long, guys. This is going to be the show to be. You do not want to move on from All Rise Mondays and Wednesdays, guys. Mondays and Wednesdays. You know the dealio. Want to get to this article from Bob Klappich. Already hyping up Carlos Rodon quite a bit. Here's why Yankees Carlos Rodon will be a big fan favorite. So scrolling down here to get to some of what he's talking about here. This is, again, what I put out there earlier about Jose Trevino. When he's basically yelling at him, hey, take it easy, folks. Take it easy, swing the damn bat. What are we doing here? The Yankees knew Rodon's stuff was legit. All that was missing was a sample of the competitive nature. Rodon didn't disappoint. Like any true strikeout artist, he wanted to show dominance over Trevino, even in a meaningless encounter. That's all Aaron Boone needed to see. The manager, his coaches, and even Gerrit Cole stood behind Rodon, taking notes on the new tough guy in town. Brash, confident, competitive. I'll add something in there. Balls is how Boone described Rodon. He has that fire to him. He comes with that reputation. Rodon even has or had the look of a guy you didn't want to bump into after the last call. He has a mustache that simply says, "Just try me," is what he's going for. He didn't go for the corporate look. He kept the mustache from the great 70s. And I tell you what, it fits Carlos Rodon very, very well. This is what Jason Zillow shows, guys. All right, we can get past that. They're basically talking about how Randy Johnson had the same type of reputation, but started off very bad with the Yankees, putting his face in front of the camera, like that. And he got a lot of bad, press about that. And Carlos Rodon was honest about it. He simply said, honestly, I could see myself in the same situation as Randy. I'm a fiery dude like him, but I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I just don't want people to have the lasting impression of me. So it's cool to hear Rodon say that. It's cool to also hear say, guys, look, I'm a fiery dude. I could see myself doing what Randy did. I could see that. I'm a fiery guy. I have that attitude and that personality. Simple as that. But here's the big kicker. Carlos Rodon says the fans here want to win. Speaking of the New York Yankees fans. They care a lot, he said, which is a sharp contrast to passive vibe on the West Coast. Giants fans are invested, but not like in New York, Rodon said. Win or lose, you're not going to get booed in San Francisco. And guys, I will be the first person to tell you. We talk about that here a lot on NyynewsTV. We talk about being spoiled. A lot of us grew up in a time where the New York Yankees were the thing. Baseball has started to catch up. We also believe the Yankees leadership has gotten pretty weak. And they're a little different than they used to be. When they've been a little more brash, a little more bullies than the bullied, is something I talked about yesterday. The Yankees need to be the bullies in the room. They cannot be the bullied. And I think that starts with ownership and leadership of pushing these guys to be a little more dominating. Carlos Rodon brings that to the table. But I also like the idea that he simply says, hey, look, man, if I don't perform well, I expect the Yankee fans to boo me. That's the difference of San Francisco. They wouldn't have booed me. These guys will. The Yankees will. The Yankee fans will boo me. And I expect that. That's not something I'm shying away from. That's something I completely understand. I will get booed here, and that is okay. And that's a good thing to hear a guy that just got a lot of money from the Yankees to say. It's a big thing. We're going to get to another voicemail that we have here. Let's go ahead and play that. This was actually meant for designated spitters, but we don't do voicemail on DS, so I'll play it right here. This was sent to Derek, by the way, but I'll play it here.
Hey, this is Jim in Tennessee.
What up,
Big
Jimmy?
Yankees fan. Moved from upstate New York about 15 years ago. And I got a question maybe you and Pete can talk about on your Spitters program.
Spitters.
What are they going to do with Hicks and Donaldson when they come out in the beginning of the season and they suck eggs and they get booed out of the stadium? If they thought it was bad last year, what are the fans going to do to them this year? I understand that they can't get rid of them because of payroll. But, boy, if they come out and have Donaldson as the starting third baseman and Hicks is the starting left fielder and they don't perform, they're going to get booed incessantly. They're going to get booed off the field. They'll have to dump them.
You're right.
I don't know. Just something to think about. Love your show, guys. See ya. Bye.
Jimmy, my friend, thank you so much for that. We greatly appreciate it, guys. Remember, there is still time. You can leave a voicemail. We'll try to get to it as quick as we can. I believe we got another one after this. But to answer Jimmy's question, man, by the way, too, Lorenzo, how you doing, guys? Hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes. Michael Caputo, how you doing? Caputo, hope you're behaving, my friend. Thank you for being here. Dane, what's going on, Dane? Hodge, what's up, man? That's a good point by Jimmy. Is that once again, you kind of feel like the Yankees are putting players in a position to fail. Josh Donaldson has no leash with the fans. Aaron Hicks has no leash with the fans. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. If you disagree with that, please let me know if you disagree with that. There is no we'll give you time. Jimmy's right about that. If you thought it was bad for Aaron Hicks last season, if you thought it was bad for Josh Donaldson last season, wait until they ran back out there again and they struggle. They got to be hot out the gate. if the first game of the season on March 30th comes around, Gerrit Cole on the mound, let's say Aaron Hicks is in left field, JD's at third base. Let's just say. We don't know if that's going to happen. I believe there's going to be trades before the end of spring training. That's my belief. But let's just simply say this real quick. What if they go 0 for 4 that day? Mike O'Toole, how you doing, my friend? What do you guys think the fans' reaction is going to be? It might be a 0 for 1. You're going to hear boos. It is not a good place for these guys to play baseball this year. And here's the crazy thing about this. Everybody knows it. I know it. You know it. Brian Cashman knows it. Hal Steinbrenner knows it. Aaron Boone knows it. The players on the field know it. Don Sicario, my friend, what's going on? So what is the point of playing these guys still? What's the real reason behind it? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. We're going to get to the last voicemail of the day, and then we're going to move on. Let me refresh real quick to make sure we don't have any others. All right, we don't. Let's get this one played. Here we go. Last voicemail of the day, unless we get another one. And then we're going to move on to DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah, Pete, what's going on, man? It's Michael. How you doing?
Is this Capoot?
From Long Island, New York. I just wanted
Capoot!
to
Is that Capoot?
What I think the Yankees need to do this year is obviously, get a left fielder or a third baseman. The way I feel about this team, I think year in, year out, they do nothing, the Yankees. They just stand pat, and they don't put together a World Series caliber team. So how am I feeling about the season? I mean, I'm excited about this rotation. I mean, Cole and Rodon is that 1-2 punch, but that's it. I mean, other than that, it's the same old with the Yankees. I mean, the same exact lineup every year. They run the same team back. They have a god-awful front office. So, but let's just hope for the best, and maybe this team will, maybe they'll forge ahead. Maybe they'll get lucky and win the World Series. But, we say the same thing every year. And then next year with free agency with Machado and Ohtani, it's the same old thing. But it's the same lineup. It's just the same, it's the same thing with this team. So I hope they win the World Series this year. And thanks for taking my call, man.
Yeah, Capoot. I mean, it's nice to hear you. It's nice to hear you, kind of express how you feel, because it puts it a little more clarity behind it than reading your text messages, to be quite honest with you. Or to reading your messages on here comes off as you're always negative, but you laid that out. Nice. You really did. I'll give you credit, man. A round of applause for Capoot. Seriously. I think that was laid out. A very, very well done. Very well done, Capoot. You brought up some good points. The Yankees don't really have a left fielder. You're concerned about that, as you should be. I'm concerned about that. The Yankees might be running Josh Donaldson back out there. I'm concerned about that. We should be concerned about that. The Yankees got a great rotation. We should be excited about that. I'm excited about that. The one thing that I will give a little bit of pushback on. So, my man, how you doing? See, we got a lot of the regulars coming back, guys. This show's going to be huge this year. This morning show, Mondays and Wednesdays, we might have to do it on Fridays. I don't know. This show, all rise, everybody. All rise. This show's going to be huge this year. It's going to be huge. One pushback I will give to what Caputo said is I think the rule change is going to make a big difference. And not just for the Yankees, around baseball. I think offense is going to be up a lot. And we do like to say that the offense is the same as last year, and it is. You're not wrong about that. It's very similar. The only pushback I will have is with a lot of the guys that the Yankees brought in. A lot of the guys that the Yankees brought at the deadline and then called up. Alex, appreciate you, man. I think they're going to benefit from the rule change. I think Harrison Bader is going to benefit from the rule change. I think Gleyber Torres is going to benefit a little bit from the rule change, the shift. Oswaldo Cabrera, I believe, is going to benefit from the rule change. Anthony Rizzo is going to benefit from the rule change. And as my friend Austin, who writes for NyynewsTV.com, brought up, a lot of right-handers are going to benefit from the rule change. So we're going to see how it works, but I will simply say this, man. I really believe that the Yankees offense will be better. How much better is the question? Is the team that we see right now going to be the team that starts on opening day? We don't know. I'm going to give the Yankees the benefit of a doubt for now. I predicted, and I'm going to stick by it, I think IKF is traded. I don't know if that means we get a left fielder. I don't know if Gleyber Torres is going to be moved. That's why I think we kind of wish the Yankees were a little more honest about, hey, you're going to play this position. You're going to play this position. It'll give us a better understanding. But I do think the rule change will make the Yankees a little better. Yankees Farm, my man, what's going on? Go subscribe to Yankees Farm, folks. Really, I don't think there's anybody better than Yankees Farm. Of course, part of NyynewsTV, so NyynewsTV family when it comes to putting prospect videos out, so go check them out. But speaking of the Yankees offense, let's cut on over to this real quick. Right there, folks. This is what the New York Yankees need. DJ MVP. Forget DJ LeMahieu. We need the machine back. We need DJ MVP to make a bounce back. This is from @YankeesMuse. The reason I want to bring this up, this is DJ LeMahieu's career with the New York Yankees. 296, 367, 440, 58 homers, 232 RBIs, 2019 All-Star, 2-time Silver Slugger, 2-time top 5 MVP finishes, and a Gold Glove. Need a healthy year from DJ LeMahieu. Yes, yes, yes. Cannot say it enough. Spot on, 150%. We're going to highlight some of these here. DJ LeMahieu, this is from Eric Bolin. DJ LeMahieu, limited much of last year by a toe injury, said he enters camp 100% with no limitations. I'm excited where I'm at right now, he said. There's a couple of more DJ LeMahieu stuff that I want to get to. Pete Caldara says, DJ LeMahieu at Yankee camp this morning on his recovery from last year's right foot issue. I'm so excited where I'm at right now. Feel like I'm in a really good place. No restrictions physically. Feels like he made the right decision choosing rehab over surgery. This is the one I want to highlight. And let me see if I can make this a little bigger so you guys can see. There we go. This is from Brian Hoke. I want to bring this one up because I think this is very, very good. DJ LeMahieu said that he is very confident how he feels physically, but he made changes to his preparation. I like this a lot. I can't go out and take 1,000 swings or 1,000 ground balls. I really have to make sure I'm physically ready to go every single day for the whole season. The reason I like that so much, and the reason why I specifically targeted that comment from DJ LeMahieu, is because I do believe it's so damn important. Let me tell you why it's so important. DJ LeMahieu has been looked upon to be an MVP candidate because when we first got him, that's what DJ LeMahieu was looking like. Nobody expected LeMahieu would come to the Yankees and potentially win an MVP, finish top 5 2 times as a Yankee, leaving Colorado, coming to New York and doing that. Nobody necessarily expected that. So we've grown to expect that DJ LeMahieu would do this. We've expected LeMahieu would do stuff like this. Here's what I want from DJ LeMahieu, and it's really simple. Hit above 280. If we can rest you, we can, like you said, I can't be that guy that's taking 1,000 swings, that's taking 1,000 ground balls, a.k.a. the machine. If I got to dial it back to remain healthy so we win more ball games and I'm there to do it with my team, I have to do it, and I understand that. That's big. Guys, we're 11 likes away from 100. I need 11 more likes before I get off here. We need to hit the 100 like mark. We need him to be healthy. It's really that simple. It comes down to that. We need DJ LeMahieu to be as healthy as he can be. It's truly that simple, and that's all there is to it. A healthy LeMahieu this year makes the Yankees a legitimate contender. I truly believe that. It makes them so much better. It makes them just an overall better team. And I'm very, very, very excited about that. Guys, real quick, before we get ready to wrap up the show, I want to play a video for you guys to summarize what NyynewsTV has for you guys coming in 2023. Let's go ahead and cut over to that right now. Remember, hit that like button, guys. Check this out. We'll be right back.
Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how this goes.
Let's go. If you're not sub right now. Tell your friends and family. The best Yankee channel you will ever find. Yeah.
Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how this goes.
Hit that sub button, hit that like. Share this out to all your friends and family. Let's go. Love that drum, baby. That's the war drums right there. That's the war drums to let everybody know we on our way, fam. We on our way. That's simple. So, guys, again, this year is going to be an unbelievable season. You're already getting the preview of what All Rise is going to be. Super excited. I cannot wait for this year, guys. Designated Spitters, by the way, is better than ever. And I'm not just saying that to say it because Derek's a part of NyynewsTV doing this show. The first 2 episodes of Designated Spitters has been better than anything we ever put out for Designated Spitters. It's awesome. Sunday is locked in with DS. Monday, you guys already know about the fellas, NYYST. Gotta be there for that. The fellas are an amazing show. We got Get Yanked on Fridays. All Rise, Monday and Wednesday to start the season. I don't know. I got a feeling this show's gonna be very popular. And we might have to do it even more. I don't know. That's just a prediction that I have. That's just my prediction. I got a feeling this show's going to be wanted a little more than just Mondays and Wednesdays. But we'll see. We'll play that as it goes. We'll play that as it goes. But then we also got State of the Yankees. Myself and Bad Dog is going to do an end of the month monthly recap of where the Yankees stand. Who better to get that information from than me and Bad Dog? Let's be honest here, guys. I don't know if you're going to find much better than that, especially the truth that you're going to need to get for your New York Yankees. Myself and Bad Dog. Guys, hit that like button. You already know the dealio. All Rise is here and All Rise is gone. You guys are the best. I absolutely love each and every one of you. We're 3 likes away. Can we get 3 more likes before we wrap up here? That would be very, very, very nice. Very nice for you guys. But guys, remember, Mondays and Wednesdays, next show coming up on Wednesday at 11 a.m. Go ahead. Start leaving your voicemails now. Start leaving your voicemails now and get ready for Wednesday's show. More news coming. Of course, spring training games about to be underway. NyynewsTV Game Season Live is basically back. We're going to be covering some spring training games. Definitely we'll be covering WBC. And of course, opening day is going to be here with Game Season Live. On top of that, April 1st, NyynewsTV Day 2023 at Yankee Stadium, the Audi Club. Make sure you guys are there. Get your tickets. They are still available. Tickets are still available. I think we got a little more than 30 left. I got the Yankees to give us more. They gave us more. Let's sell those out too. Again, you guys remember, hour and a half before the game, all you can eat 5-star dining, steak, chicken, pasta, desserts, beverages, all that fun stuff. We're also giving away, real quick, we're giving away 2 of the Captain Editions of the PS5, PlayStation 4, PlayStation Edition of MLB The Show 23 at the event via a raffle. So make sure you guys are there for all that. Also on Twitter, go to NyynewsTV at NyynewsTV. We also got the giveaway that is going to finish on March 6th. We're giving away 4 of those. We're giving away 4 Derek Jeter editions of MLB The Show. Who else is doing that? Who else is doing that for you? Nobody. I can tell you right now, nobody's doing it. So guys, love you. You're the best. Stay tuned. By the way, tomorrow NYYST will be on, not today. Me and the beautiful, lovely, wonderful fiance have a date today. So that show will be tomorrow. With that being said, guys, all rise. NyynewsTV is out of session. Talk to you guys next time. Much love. Adios. I'm out. Peace.